I had come here in the hopes of, you know, exploring, and I found something. I think it's pretty obvious what we're looking at right now. You could probably guess that my reaction was, oh God. Because that is, almost more depressing than anything else I've seen around here. And there are corpses in my desk. Well, there's a corpse in my desk, with a high-vis jacket on. Like I said, this lake is beautiful. Just look at it. This whole place is beautiful, even despite all of its flaws, like, you know, the trees and other things. It's a beautiful place. And you know, I had come here to kind of just relax. I uprighted that bench there because when I got here, it was flipped onto its front, which is interesting to say the least. I'm sure it could have been a wild animal. They did tell me there are deer in the area. Not that I've ever seen one. Sitting here and just kind of taking in the surroundings. It's a lot, right? It's like I'm here exposing myself to this terrible place. But I'm taking in the scenery. I'm enjoying myself. I wonder if any mannequins have followed me this far. I'm honestly sure one of them has. Unless they're starting to get scared of me after they saw Chipper. Well, I guess none of them would have seen Chipper yet, except for the ones who aren't alive anymore. It's actually really relaxing. And yes, I did collect the 2 cameras from my previous experiment. And the only reason I'm not doing them anymore, as much as I love some of your ideas, I mean, someone said, like, put props around it, someone said build a wall around it with bricks, but it seems implied to me that what's happening with the trees is they are teleporting. And apparently throwing high-velocity pine cones at me. What the hold on. I've never seen that before. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. No, I'm not sure what's up with the moving trees. Because I want to believe that not all of them are threats, so to speak. Like this one, let's take this one for example, right? This one, probably good. Probably doesn't move. It probably spawns pine cones. But let's think about it for a second. The ones that do spawn pine cones, is it every single one? Is it the moving trees as well? I'm not a botanist, or an arborist for that matter. How do the pine cones work as the moving trees' children? Do they look the same and act the same? Do they germinate in the same way when you plant them under the ground? Or do they start off, like, do they grow, and as little saplings, they already start to move? That could be a survival situation, couldn't it? I imagine that the moving trees have evolved in such a way because it's advantageous to do so. Wait, this is where all those mannequin parts were. You know, the little stands they're on? They were all here, and now they're not. And that makes no sense. When I had first seen the mannequins up here, when I had first seen the mannequins in my base, I chose to eliminate all of them. I had missed 2, and when I came here, only 2 remained. But I've killed at least 4 after the fact. Which means either I didn't get them all, or they managed to revive themselves. Either as an oversight of reality, or otherwise. I think it might be time to start heading back. Isn't this tree kind of suspicious? Sitting right next to the path, all alone, between all the other trees. It's actually kind of relaxing just walking around. You almost forget the kind of situation you're in. I know what satellite we're at. We'll be back home in a jiffy. After all, the tower's right there. As much as I like walking, as much as I like walking, I have a feeling that won't be safe later on. Home sweet home. What is that? I can use it? Wait. That's a deer. That's a dead deer.